What's going on, YouTubers? It's the Natural Born Gorilla, and welcome everyone to the NFL Super Bowl 54 review. That is, this show itself pertains to the Super Bowl 54. Took place in Miami, Florida, at the Hard Rock Stadium, and the show from February 2nd, 2020, on Groundhog's Day, which, by the way, I could confirm pertains to the news I heard earlier on that day that neither of the groundhogs from different I'm assuming cities of the states, whoever, didn't see their shadows. So spring will be coming early. Good, because first pertains to the Northeast. But anyways, the attendance at the Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida, was 62,417 fans in attendance, including which I'm going to do some honorable mentions right now. You have Cody and Brandy Rose from AEW. They had the best seat in the house, by the way, pertains to watching the Super Bowl, where it pertains to the teams I'll be naming pretty soon. And who was also there in attendance too was Triple H and Stephanie McMahon from WWE, where they were sitting somewhere far of the distance of it. I saw pictures on Twitter of them, and there you go. So I can say that AEW had the best seats, than the WWE had better seats, to say the least. So, anyways, the teams that are facing each other for the Super Bowl championships for Super Bowl 54 are the San Francisco's 49ers versus the Kansas City Chiefs. And we're gonna run down the first of the two quarters of the Super Bowl game for the Super Bowl championship. And then once I get done with that, I'll talk about the commercials. I'll also talk about the Pepsi halftime show, which by the way, Bruce Blitz, aka Bruce Bitch, called it the Illuminati signed halftime show. I'll get to him later, but let's get to the I'm not gonna go too long with it, and I'm gonna explain why too. But before I do, so let's just jump right into it. Let me first start off by saying what pertains to the opening of me watching the Super Bowl. Now here's to be honest with you, I kind of missed the first quarter, but I ended up catching the second quarter of the game of it, because unfortunately I was fixing me something to eat. So I guess you could say the game to me wasn't that important, because I'm a little bit of a fan of the 49ers, but I'm not a fan of the Chiefs. Not saying I hate the Chiefs. Just never they never appealed to me of why I should be a fan of them. Nothing against them. I'm pretty sure there are good teams, and they showcase it too. I'll get to that later. But I was basically rooting for the 49ers to win here. So, but we'll get to that once we get to it. But besides that, so what pertains to singing the America the Beautiful, who sang America the Beautiful was Yolanda Adams. And I thought she did a great job singing America the Beautiful. Following that, you also had Demi Lovato singing the national anthem, and she did a fine job. She did forget fine job. She did a stupendous job of doing that. So it was great that she did that. Also, I want to say this too. Another variable honorable mention. The NFL, what pertains to Super Bowl 54, they honor the deaths of those that lost their lives last week from that horrific helicopter crash basically, to the families that lost their loved ones, and basically showing dedication, tributes, condolences to the late great Kobe Bryant, and also his daughter Gianna Marie Bryant. Getting a little choked up here, folks. I apologize. But it's little hard to talk about it too. But yeah, they paid tribute to them, to those that unfortunately lost their lives. So our thoughts, prayers, condolences, and sympathies goes to the families of those that lost their loved ones too soon. It's unfortunate that happened, but um, but life goes on, and we have to move on from it, and hopefully, something like that, in the future doesn't happen again. That's all what we can hope and pray for. So rest in peace to Kobe Bryant. Rest in peace to Gigi Bryant, and rest in peace to the 7 others that unfortunately lost their lives from that terrible helicopter crash. All right, so let's get to the to this. Excuse me. So yeah, I didn't get to see the first quarter. I think I saw a little bit of it from the beginning, but other than that, I really don't know what else happened on there. I didn't miss the first touchdown from the 49ers. They got 3 points. Um, gained the head of the league, and then it wasn't until uh the Chiefs as again 7 points in the first quarter. Then we move on to the second quarter, which I did get a chance to catch that one. I did watch the second quarter of the game of the Super Bowl here, where the the 49ers got 7 points here from the second quarter, followed by the Chiefs gained 3 points in the second quarter, and then from there it was halftime. But before we get to the halftime show, I'll get to that momentarily. Maybe first talk about the commercials that I've seen so far. Now, over to this year's commercials, it was some of it was a miss, but some of it I thought what I thought was a hit. Um, so I saw a commercial that involved um that basically that involved Google, where it pertains to asking Google to help me remember things like that. Um, you know, I thought that was a miss. Um, there was another commercial that, let's see, oh yeah, the Bose commercial, where it pertains to a new ways to communicate while you're playing, while the coaches are on the Bose headsets, where it pertains to you know coaching and all that, pertains to the football games and all that. Um, so basically, what pertains to Bose headsets, that's a hit. That's always, with Bose's headsets, it's always going to be a hit. Speaking of another thing that's a hit, there was a commercial about ultra pure gold. It's a beer. That was basically, it was about 6 packs, and they were going other places too, where it pertains to that, and basically to plug a good taste of ultra beer, the pure gold one. So I think that was a hit there too. Especially for those who love to drink beer. Um, there was a one that I think was a miss, because this is a commercial that hasn't played out for way too many years so far, and that's the avocado, where they're taking the avocado everywhere, treating it like it's a real person. Basically the love and obsession of avocado, because it's very healthy for you. Makes you not want to eat them now, because they keep overeating it, you know. But no, I'm just kidding with that. You can still eat it. Doesn't matter how overrated it is, you can still eat it. It's very healthy and very good. So, but I thought that was weird though. Another commercial was I thought was a hit. Jennifer Lopez. It was a plug, something about hard rock. That's I'm pretty sure the hard rock they're talking about is in Las Vegas, Nevada. And she has a cup, that's has a lot of blinks on it, and someone was stealing it. And she goes to go after this person. She unmasks this person, and ends up being a fat A-Rod, her boyfriend or fiance. I think they're engaged or something like that or whatever. But it turns out the real A-Rod, Alexander Rodriguez, was coming from who just not come into the building just to see Jennifer Lopez there, and then Jennifer Lopez removes the mask. Basically, it was a mask, another mask, basically, and it revealed to be DJ. How you say his last name again? Uh, Khalid, DJ Khalid. But I know who he is though. Sometimes I can't really pronounce how they say his last name, um, but yeah, he was basically in disguise and everything. And he did just to to be part of J Lo's whatever it was. But I thought it was very funny and entertaining. So I thought that was a good moment there. So that was a hit. Another hit basically what pertains to all you Rick and Morty fans. Rick and Morty did a Pringles commercial where Rick was eating Pringles and everything, and then Morty finds out that that was not really Rick; it was a robot. And then we had so many more robots, clones of Rick with Pringles and everything. It made me chuckle a little bit. So if any of you are Rick and Morty fans, that was a hit. That should be a hit for you. Same for all you Rick and Morty fans. There was a TurboTax commercial of it. I love TurboTax. I use TurboTax every time where I turn in my income taxes for my 2W form. So anytime TurboTax shows up, I'm always gonna love it. So if anyone else loves TurboTax, if you see a commercial on that TurboTax did on the Super Bowl, um, you know, I'm pretty sure your part those either a hit or maybe your thought was a miss. Either way, it works either way. There was a Bud Light Night in the commercial of Thai. I don't know. Maybe it's supposed to plug Bud Light and Thai. If it's gotta be clean, it's gotta be Thai. Why drinking Bud Light? I guess maybe I don't know. I didn't get it at all, but to me, I think it was a miss. You know, I didn't really find it entertaining or anything interesting at all. There was something about John Legend, excuse me, John Legend and his wife. Basically, I forgot the wife's name. And to be honest with you, I really don't care because, um, yeah, especially how I feel about her after it pertains to about her opinion about Michael Jackson. So and then a lot of Michael Jackson's fans that went after her on that. Respect goes back in 2019. I forgot what I think it was around the summertime, whatever. But either way, um, and like you MJ fans, you have at it at her because she got what she deserves. But anyways, but yeah, she was on the commercial. It was something about John Legend running some kind of Genesis that vehicle, whatever. And he said his wife said he's the sexiest man alive. I guess he made it to that cover of a magazine of being the sexiest man alive, whatever. I didn't care. Moving on. Um, Jonah Hill. He was with some guy named Martin. I already forgot his last name. Um, I sure looked it up before I came on here, but it's already too late though. I could find out his name right here, but then again, it might not even show his name here. But I'm not it wouldn't hurt to try though. So just give me one moment, folks. I'm pretty sure it'll probably say here. Um, I'm not sure that's him though. I could be wrong, but I don't know if it's him or not. It says he's a British business, a British businessman. He didn't sound British when I saw him. Oh wait, I think I found him. Yeah, here he is. He's again. I'm assuming that's him. It looked at him. It looked at him too when I saw the commercial. Martin Sonneborn. 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 Martin Stonybone. I think that's his name. I could be wrong. Maybe it was him. Maybe it was not him. I don't know. But the point is, basically they wanted to contact Jonah Hill, who's at home, and he didn't feel like he wanted to go to wherever they were at. And then also he went to a store and he went to buy not just any Coca-Cola. He went to buy a Coca-Cola energy drink. There's a Coca-Cola energy drink now. And you know what that means, folks? Represents to fans who are into energy drinks. Represents to Red Bull, Mountain Dew, Kickstart, Monsters, all types of energy drinks. And I love energy drinks too. So if once I find that drink, that energy Coca-Cola drink, I'm going to do a review of it on here, and then we're gonna see how good that energy drink is. That's mixed up with soda. So yeah, an energy Coca-Cola drink. I gotta look for it now. So yeah, but basically Jonah Hill grabs it, he drinks it, and now he feels, and he got the energy to go to that party he was invited to. They want him to be part of, and he ends up being there, and he was feeling good, and that was basically it. So I think that was a hit there, especially what pertains to any of you fans of energy drinks and also fans of Coca-Cola. Yeah, I highly recommend it. If you guys manage to find a Coca-Cola energy drink, go out and buy it. To see how it tastes and see how how it makes you feel. Because once I get it, I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try it right here on YouTube, and I'm gonna let you know how it feels. We got to some planters what pertains to peanut. I think it's Mr. Peanut. Yeah, I think it's Mr. Peanut. But what pertains to eating peanuts. Again, I could be wrong. I'm assuming that was his name. That's his name. And also they show a baby peanut that he's alive and everything. And I think Wesley Snipes was supposed to be the what he was like the guy was giving the eulogy or whatever. Maybe had some other people there too. Basically mourning the death of him, but he has come back to life anyways as a baby and everything. And then Wesley Snipes got annoyed and he's like, forget it, I'm not doing it. So I thought that was a hit there. I know this is a hit for sure. A movie trailer of No Time to Die, 007, that will feature Daniel Craig. Another James Bond movie. Yes. Awesome. I don't remember what commercial this was, but it was La Sombra. I mean Sambra. Sambra. I think that's how you say it. Sambra. Basically, it had a couple of stars on there, like a wrestler Ric Flair, legendary wrestler Ric Flair. Woo! We had a couple of singer, singer, a movie star, and whoever that was there too. I couldn't remember all of them, but all I remember was Ric Flair, and he ended this commercial too. Now I don't remember if this was supposed to be like some kind of nacho taste, or whatever, or I try to remember what it was, but it's something that you eat. And then like I said, Ric Flair ends it by saying "Woo!" So I thought that was fun. We get to a GMV Hummer. That was I believe that was written by LeBron James. And yeah, so if any of you love LeBron James fans, if you think that was a hit, you could say it was a hit there. We get a commercial of Wilder versus Fury 2. That's gonna be this month coming. And yeah, there you go. For you boxing fans, if you find out was a hit there, but it tends to how they show the type of and the promotion of Wilder versus Fury Part 2. There you go. We get a commercial of Daytona 500 that's coming up, and yeah, also another commercial was a Lego Masters, a show basically. It's gonna be a series too, so we'll see how that turns out. And finally, they plugged WWE's SmackDown that you can watch every Friday night at 8 on Fox. Yeah, the same Fox that's paying WWE $1 billion fucking dollars for a SmackDown show that just had Baron Corbin, aka King Corbin, was forced to eat dog food after he lost the match against Roman Reigns and the Usos. Now, I didn't watch the show. I only heard about it. Because, again, I don't watch SmackDown anymore. And after that, yeah, I definitely didn't watch SmackDown anymore after that. And I'm glad I stopped watching SmackDown. The last SmackDown I saw was SmackDown when they made their debut on Fox. And that was the last time I saw SmackDown. Other than that, I didn't care about any other shows of SmackDown, to watch ever since. And I'm sure still ain't going back to going back to to watching any SmackDown anytime soon after this segment. I thought Fox wanted WWE to be taken seriously, where it tends to to be more of a sports element. How is dog food a sports element? Embarrassing, and embarrassing to anyone that watched the show too. I feel embarrassed for you for even watching that SmackDown show. That include Roman Reigns and the Usos feeding Baron Corbin dog food just for Roman Reigns to get back at him because King Corbin did the same thing to Roman Reigns. But at the same time, you know what, Fox, you get yourself into when you first decided to give WWE that much money, just to you know just to get SmackDown. This is what you get. But yeah, there you go. All right, now it's time for the halftime show here, folks. Which means that we're getting close to me to rant on Bruce Blitz. So before I get to the halftime show, may I first talk about what Bruce Blitz said, where it takes to the halftime show. Yeah, before the halftime show even started. Bruce Blitz, he and basically this was shared on Twitter. For Bruce Blitz to tweet, obviously. And Nick from the Asylum, shout out to Nick, who shared this messenger to the Asylum, where pertains to what Bruce Blitz tweeted, where pertains to the Super Bowl, that has something to do with the halftime show. So here we go. Let's see, where is it? No, that's not it. I gotta keep going up. Okay, here we go. All right, this is what Bruce Blitz said. And again, this is before the the Super Bowl halftime show. Basically both of them. The Super Bowl championships and the Super Bowl halftime show. These music artists work hard for those halftime shows. Selling your soul to Satan is no joke. Then he goes to say, every year, and then he goes to File the Blues saying Michael Jackson wowed the crowd. Okay. Lady Gaga's memorable performance. And I seems so, okay, well, where are you going with this? And he says, sorry, not sorry. So I guess he's trying to be like Demi Lovato now, where it pertains to Demi Lovato's song of Baby, I'm sorry, I'm not sorry, baby, I'm sorry, I'm not sorry, sorry, not sorry, sorry, not sorry. Anyways, moving on. But yeah, he says, sorry, not sorry, but those two in Persilia, excuse me, those two in Persilia are disgusting to me. And I say to myself, what does he mean by that? Because of what Michael Jackson has been through after everything that pertains to his skin turning white, and the way he just carries himself being weird and strange. Where Bruce Blitz always keeps bringing up that Michael Jackson loved climbing trees and everything, and then with all these allegations with Michael Jackson, is a child molester or a pedophile and all that nonsense. And then we're taking Lady Gaga, how she's disgusting because of what she does, her performances in concerts and her performances where pertains to her doing music videos. And he says, and I know you Michael Jackson fans reading this will have your jaws drop. Wow, how did he know that? But he says, just how I feel. And what do you feel, Bruce Blitz? Because I know the real you. I know your true colors of how you really feel. What do you mean by just how you feel? Enlighten me. In fact, why don't you try to do a live streaming on YouTube? Whenever we get a chance to do it, so I could take a look at it and to hear your words of how you really feel. Because you have to be honest, you're not going to tell the truth about how you really feel. Maybe you will, maybe you won't. Who knows? Only you know. But the fact is, what pertains to Bruce Bliss talking about the the halftime show, because because of a lot of these Illuminati conspiracy, these Illuminati science conspiracy theories represents to representing representing the devil, which is Satan. I mean, like is that what you really think about when you watch performances? Is that what you always got coming in your mind where pertains to just seeing these performances, Illuminati signs? I hate to break it to you, Bruce Blitz, but when it pertains to Illuminati signs, your precious president of the United States of America and Donald Trump, he's an Illuminati type of guy too, where it pertains to doing his own Illuminati signs. And aren't you a fan of a guy who also do Illuminati signs, where it pertains to a certain Diamond Dallas Page from WCW? But this whole thing, just saying. Aren't you a fan of someone of a Stone Cold Steve Austin who also done some Illuminati signs as well? And aren't you also overrating LeBron James also who's done some Illuminati signs as well? And there's other favorites too that you're fans of. But I'm not gonna get into that on that much of it. But I'll get to more of Bruce Bliss later. But he also talks about some other things too. Where pertains to some other games that happened too, besides the Super Bowl, because I think there was like an NBA game going on too, which is an odd place to have an NBA game when you have a Super Bowl that's being more watch and more featured. All right, I'll get back to Bruce Bliss later because Senator really got me, grinding my gears about Bruce Bliss after the halftime show was over. Because I'm gonna let you guys know something about this too before we get to that later on. Bruce Blitz at one point admitted that he doesn't even watch the halftime shows. Let's be honest, he really doesn't. What does Bruce Blitz tune in to watch the Super Bowl? To watch the football game, obviously. The Super Bowl championships. That's what he tunes in to see. He doesn't tune in to watch the halftime show because when that comes on, he either goes to the to do something pertains to his own break from watching TV, pertains to watching the Super Bowl. He doesn't watch the halftime shows, but and how because I'm subscribed to Bruce Blitz's website, blitzsportsnetwork.com, where he talks about how he doesn't care for the Super Bowl halftime show. All he cares about is to watch the game. So, but I'll get to him later though, because now I'm going to talk about another thing, which is the halftime show that pertains to that was sponsored by Pepsi. Also on some more honorable mentions too. Verizon was was sponsor was sponsoring just basically Super Bowl for the Super Bowl of 54 was had a lot of sponsorships represents to Verizon, represents to Verizon 5G, Google, um, Ultra, the Ultra Pure Gold beer. I don't remember what else they were doing. Yeah, T-Mobile 5G as well. Trying to remember what else they were sponsoring too. Oh yeah, Pepsi, obviously because of the halftime show. But um, so that's basically all what I want to bring up too. And now let's get the halftime show now. The halftime show was probably maybe first do something here, folks. I'll be right back. And I'm back, folks, because I got a new picture up here, and this feature the NFL Super Bowl 54 Pepsi halftime show that will feature Shakira, and J-Lo, Jennifer Lopez. And their performance, returns to Bruce Blitz calling it, the Illuminati sign halftime show. Well, I'm pretty sure he didn't say it like that, but that's basically how he feels too when he watch what pertains to these halftime shows. But anyways, so yeah, um, we so we got the yeah, so we got like I said, Shakira and Jennifer Lopez performing. So Shakira, she did her songs, and what pertains to her songs, someone named Bad Bunny was there, but this was the set list of her songs that she did. She did She Wolf, followed by Empire, followed by Ojas Asi, Whenever, Whenever, Wherever, followed by I Like It, and this one that featured Bad Bunny, and she also, that also was followed by uh, Chantaji, Tenjaje. I think that's what I meant to say. Tenjaji, Tentaji. I'm assuming that's how you pronounce it. Followed by Hips Don't Lie. And after she did all of her hits, then also we get to Get on the Dance Floor. Who got on the floor? No, that's not gonna come up yet. By the way, I'm just saying it's J Lo, Jennifer Lopez. She does her hits, what pertains to singing um, Jenny from the Block, followed by uh, Ain't It Funny, followed by Get Right, followed by Waiting for Tonight, followed by Booty. Also had Me Genti. And this one it featured J Balvin. Now, what pertains to Bad Bunny and J Balvin, I had no idea who those two guys are, but they're basically they're hip hop or reggae artists, and I thought they did a splendid job. And then followed by that, it was Jennifer Lopez song On the Floor, followed by Let's Get Loud, and then and basically represents Let's Get Loud. It was not just Jennifer Lopez. She invited Shakira to join along with her, and then followed by that, Shakira invited Jennifer Lopez to Waka Waka. This time for Africa, and their performances, I thought it was pretty damn good. pretty damn good. I love every performance that they did there. Even one that I'm pretty sure I knew what Bruce was talking about when it pertains to what I'm about to get to right when I get to it. Bruce Blitz was creeped out a one performance on the halftime show. I'm trying to remember which it was though. Basically, it happened when Jennifer Lopez ended up being on the floor. But I think I know what it was. I think it was Wait for Tonight. I could be wrong. It could be Wait for Tonight or Get Right. It was one of those two. But either way, Bruce Bliss was creeped out of it. But I'll get to that tweet later once I get talk about the rest of this. So basically, Jennifer Lopez and Shakira, they talk about before I'm assuming days before or maybe a day before Super Bowl Sunday that they're gonna do this performances in honor of the late Kobe Bryant. And everybody tends to walk out this time for Africa. That right there, I'll shout but that was probably for Kobe Bryant. Besides other perform I'm pretty sure other performances on that I'm pretty sure that when Kobe Bryant was still here, that he enjoyed these type of songs of Shakira and Jennifer Lopez because he was friends with them until finally unfortunately with his passing from last week. So yeah, I love this performance, and everyone also on Twitter loved this performance. Now, what pertains to someone who didn't like the performance, all I saw was one person, and that was Bruce Blitz. And I'm pretty sure other people, agree with him too. What pertains to, to the reading, what pertains to the comments and the likes and the retweets and everything. But I couldn't get into it because one thing, I actually blocked Bruce Blitz. I blocked Bruce Blitz from Twitter before he got a chance to block me. And I don't know if he did block me, but it doesn't matter because I blocked him first. So he can't block me if I blocked him first. So, anyways, so the point is, I'm not gonna unblock Bruce Blitz just to see going to the tour of that because I really don't care to follow Bruce Blitz anymore, and I don't care to look at Bruce Blitz's Twitter anymore. And normally I don't want to know about this whole thing what pertains to Bruce Blitz about what he says or what he does. But again, shout out to Nick from the Asylum because if it wasn't for Nick, what pertains to talking about this whole thing, I would not know about this whole thing. About Bruce Blitz, or to talk about the halftime show because Bruce Blitz doesn't even watch the halftime shows, but he decided to watch this halftime show, and I think for reasons why he wanted to watch it, I'm pretty sure he's seen the press where it pertains to Jennifer Lopez and Shakira talking about they're gonna do this in honor and memory to the late great Kobe Bryant, and then finally, when we get to that point, I'm pretty sure Bruce Blitz also check it out too because he's a fan of Jennifer Lopez. I'm not for sure. Not just because of her song, but because of how a great performer she can be as a magician and an artist. But Shakira, on the other hand, that's a check from Bruce Blitz. Bruce Blitz called Shakira a butterface, and I'm saying to myself, if that's how you really feel about Shakira, then why did you watch a performance that involved Shakira on the halftime show that he doesn't even care to watch anyway because all he cares about since watching the Super Bowl is the championship game. And when it pertains to Shakira being a butterface, I'm like, what do you expect her to look like? Lady Gaga, which Bruce Blitz called Lady Gaga ugly, which probably I don't understand how Lady Gaga is ugly. I don't get that at all. To me, I think she looks beautiful. Even with or without her makeup, she's beautiful. And then it's had nothing to do with the Super Bowl and all that. But I got to get into wrestling with this. What pertains to Trish Stratus coming to WWE's Raw 25, which it was 2 years ago, where the panel of Bruce Blitz panels, the Blitz team. And a couple of the Blitz teamers from the comment sections and everything, they all comment how Trish Stratus looked good and everything, and she could still get it and everything. But Bruce Blitz was the only one that said, Trish Stratus' face doesn't look right. It looks bad. She doesn't look like she's she looks good. And I was saying to myself, "What, you blind?" In my mind, I was like, "What, you blind?" Like what was all and I think he also said something to the degree where he never got the appeal of Trish Stratus of her looks back then, when she was in her prime. And I say to myself, huh? What? Uh, I guess that's how I guess that's how he always felt about Trish Stratus at the time. Like I don't know what Bruce was looking for pertains to Trish Stratus looks. Just like I don't understand what he's looking for pertains to Shakira's butterface, and Lady Gaga pertains to her being by calling her ugly. Why? Because she does what pertains to Lady Gaga, because she does this Illuminati sign that Beyonce does, and he likes Beyonce. But there are times he thinks that she's overrated too. But I'm like what the hell? So whoever says the halftime show, let's get to what he said on the halftime show. When it was over. So Bruce Blitz said, "Sorry, but what a bizarre and shit halftime show. Bizarre and shit. Why? Because the bizarre dance moves that you saw were potentially Jennifer Lopez from, again, either from Get Right or Waiting for Tonight, one of those two, or maybe it could have been Dance on the Floor. Either way, bizarre. We've been seeing these type of dance moves and routines for years. What, you've been living under a rock all this time, Bruce Blitz? You don't know those type of those dance moves? Those dance choreographies that's been done for years. I mean, what were you born yesterday? And shit. And again, let me see this thing. Okay, we had 2 retweets and 12 likes. Someone in the comments saying right and laugh emoji, and then the Illuminati sign. What the hell? I thought this person, Annie Marie. I thought it was shit. So either you agree or you disagree. So what's with the you saying right and then putting laugh emoji and then doing this? By the way, also The Rock does this. Remember Rock did this back in 2011. And guess who's a fan of The Rock? Dwayne Johnson, where his movies and wrestling. Bruce Blitz. So yeah, Bruce Blitz is saying it was bizarre and shit. I mean, we were expecting to see a Tupac performance, a Nas performance, and whatever are rappers that he's into as well. Crazy Bones. I mean, what you expecting that type of performance? I mean, to a degree, you almost kind of did with these 2 rappers that were on stage. And again, represents Bruce Blitz. He said he doesn't watch the halftime shows anyways because he doesn't care for that. Whatever he does when these shows comes on, he doesn't be in the room. He goes elsewhere, do whatever he does until the game comes back on. So how's about you do this, Bruce Blitz, or should I say, AKA Bruce Bitch? Sit down, shut the fuck up, because no one wants to hear you talking. Basically, no one hears your opinion about how you thought it was bizarre and shit. These are performers that pull out their heart and souls out there with great dance performance too, by the way, with all different type of nationalities, blacks, whites, Latinos, wherever you can name. and you want to shit on that performance just for that, fuck you. You fuckboy bobblehead. Yeah, that's what Bruce Blitz is. A fuckboy bobblehead. Because he looks like his head looks like a size of a bobblehead. And he loves to call John Cena a fuckboy buckethead, which rightfully so. I agree with that one. But Bruce Blitz is a fuckboy bobblehead. But when we turn to this halftime show, Bruce Blitz is crapping on saying bizarre and shit, right? Well, this is why I said well, I didn't say the Bruce Blitz, but I want this message to come across on YouTube, on Twitter. I meant to say, but yeah, it's good on YouTube. I want this to be across on YouTube too as well, because I'm talking about right here right now on YouTube. This is what I tweeted after I saw that because and again, shout out to Nick from the Asylum for sharing that. This is what I tweeted. I tweeted, and I'm reading this and I quote. Basically, I'm quoting myself. This tweet is a message to Bruce Blitz, aka Bruce Bitch. Not bad for Illuminati signed halftime show by J-Lo and Shakira, right? And then I put hashtag Bruce Blitz sucks. And then I put hashtag Super Bowl, Super Bowl 54. I put hashtag halftime show. I mean, I put hashtag Pepsi halftime. But you know what I'm talking about. That it's obviously it's a halftime show. And then I wrote, great job, performance to all involved with J-Lo and Shakira. And I put American flag emoji, a Puerto Rican flag emoji, and a Calabinian flag. Basically from, where Shakira was from. And I put two thumbs up emojis. Like this. But yeah, Bruce Blitz, aka Bruce Bitch. I say on Twitter here. I'm gonna say it on YouTube here. Not bad for an Illuminati halftime show, right? Sit down and shut the fuck up. And continue to watch these football games. Which, by the way, the Chicago Bears didn't even make it to the Super Bowl. And let me just say this: I'm not going after all of the Chicago Bears fans. Just to one Chicago Bears fans, and that's Bruce Blitz. Only one, just one fan of the Chicago Bears, and that's Bruce Blitz. Continue to watch your Chicago Bears keep losing, their opportunities of ever going to a Super Bowl. And this is coming from a guy who's also, a fan of the Chicago Bears. Just like I'm a fan of the Chicago Bulls, Chicago Cubs, Chicago Sox, Chicago Black Sox. And continue, continue to watch, those, your Chicago Bears keep losing, and let the performers of the halftime shows do their thing, and you continue to stop watching those shows because again, if I don't know what we were expecting to watch the halftime shows, but if you didn't like the halftime shows before this, or potentially other halftime shows that you didn't care to watch anyways, how about you do this and stop watching them? Because no one gives two shits about your opinions about how you feel about the halftime show. So there you go. And that being said, now let's move on to the rest of everything that happened on the show. So if you excuse me, I'll be right back. Okay. And I'm back. as I continue on, as I go through more of of the NFL Super Bowl 54 review here of this Super Bowl 54 game championship, basically. So here we go. I'm gonna finish the rest with the other commercials, and then I'm gonna move on to the game. Which rotates to the third quarter of it. I kind of missed like half of it until I finally got to watching the entirety of it, because it was during that time I was I'll be honest with you, I was having problems with the stream, so it was unfortunate, but I ended up still following the scores on Twitter and other sites and everything to know what's going on with that. And on top of that, I missed some commercials too. So, but I'm going to finish the rest on the rest of this here. Also a Toyota commercial, a Toyota that features Highlander, represents to trying to remember how I say her name here, but she was from How I Met Your Mother, and she's been on in Marvel movies, represents to being of the Avengers. She's goes by the name of uh Kobe 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 Smudlers. Kobe Smudlers. I think that's how I say her name. Uh, but yeah, you know her from How I Met Your Mother, when she was known as um, what was her name again? Robin. I forget her. I'm assuming her name was Robin from How I Met Your Mother. I'm pretty yeah, no, what I'm talking about though. But she was driving all over the place, picking up people that were in trouble and everything, including her son, who just left the movie theater and it was raining and everything. I thought that was a hit commercial though. Another commercial, it features represents to Marvel, and obviously represents to Marvel. It was all to plug one of the best, greatest live streams that's bigger and better than the WWE network, and that is Disney Plus. Love it. And guess what? There was no plugging of WWE network. All there was a plugin of SmackDown. That shit show. Which, by the way, didn't they call that SmackDown show the Super SmackDown because they're trying to compete with Super Bowl? Oh yeah, Super Bowl Sunday versus Super SmackDown, and then later on for WWE's pay per view, in Saudi Arabia, Super Showdown. Fuck off, WWE. You're garbage. Except for NXT and NXT UK. Anyways, but yeah, I love the fact that they plugged Disney Plus, and it features obviously the Marvel superheroes from the Avengers. We get to discover commercial that first involved a couple of people saying no, and there was a few celebrities that were part of it, and then there was another commercial of it. This time, a few of the celebrities saying yes, and I can't remember all of them out of the bat, but then we get to another commercial here that involved Andy and Anthony. Meant to say. In fact, just to make sure I didn't get his name his last name wrong. Let me type in his name. Anthony. Okay. Oopsie, spelled it wrong. Okay, I got it right. Anthony Anderson. Um, so he was in the commercial of T-Mobile, and basically he got his mother a gift, what pertains to T-Mobile, what pertains to national 5G worldwide, something like that. Where it's a strong data service, and basically it means his real life mother too. And basically she went to everywhere, like in different countries and all that, to see if it does work. And the whole point of this commercial was that she's, it was just so that she was annoying and everything, and it worked because she kept calling Anthony Anderson. Whenever he's doing something, or whenever he's going to bed, sleep and everything. I thought that was a funny commercial though. So I thought that was a hit. Another commercial involved the Great American Budweiser beer. Basically, what pertains to being in different countries and whatever. Um, Basically, so pertains to Budweiser. You know, as a good beer, by the way. Another commercial here that had featured a couple of celebrities, about what, 3 to 4 maybe. It pertains to this website called we all come together.com. So if you want to check it out, check it out. I think that's a hit there. I don't remember if it was a funny commercial, but but you'd be the judge of it. There's this girl named, or woman, should I say, named Katie Sowers, who wanted to be an NFL player, but the problem is she's a woman though. But instead, she ends up being a coach instead, and basically also to plug Microsoft. And she said she doesn't want to be known as a female coach, something like that. She wants to be known just a coach. I think she's doing it right, unlike a certain woman who's trying to be the man, Becky Lynch. Now having some allergies going on. Anyways, but yeah, but I thought this commercial was a hit though. I thought it was good. And plus, it's by Microsoft. So, Bill Murray, Groundhog Day, riding his Jeep. He grabs the groundhog, and that's something too. What says to the Groundhog Day, I guess every year he keeps grabbing the groundhog and putting it in his Jeep and everything. It's like the same old thing every time. I thought it was funny. And I think there's a second commercial too here. But yeah, but Bill Murray still got it, man. Still got it. And what says to Groundhog Day, because he was in the movie Groundhog Day. So yeah, there you go. We get a commercial of a song that was sang by Trish's sister. They didn't show Trish's sister band, but I wanna rock. And then they show so many names of Facebook groups, that were in wherever they were at. And then we show one with with someone in a hoodie, a gray hoodie, in Philadelphia, running up on the stairwell, like from the Rocky movie. And it was Chris Rock. And then Chris Rock was like, "What, you expecting someone else?" And all of a sudden, and then Sylvester Stallone said, "Yes, they're expecting me, the one who played Rocky Balboa from the Rocky movies." That was great. There was a commercial about some kind of vehicle they were on. This girl was singing "Let It Go," where it pertains to Frozen. Disney's Frozen. I don't remember what was the name of the vehicle that she was in. That basically was plug-in for that car. But hey, I enjoyed the singing though, so I thought that was a hit. And there you go, folks. That was all the commercials that I've seen. That I thought that was some of it I thought was a hit, and some of it I thought was a miss. But then again, you be the judge. I'm pretty sure there's gonna be like some kind of compilations of it on YouTube maybe, but we'll see. All right, let's get back to the rest of the Super Bowl, which the other half of it, the third and fourth quarter, the final half of it. Now when we last left off here, from the first to second quarter, with the 49ers, they got 3-7, which means they got 10. And then we got the Chiefs with 7-3, which means they got 10. In the third quarter, which again I couldn't watch the third quarter of it. I saw a little bit of it, from the basic, like almost half of the end of it, because I was having issues while watching it afterwards. So, but I didn't manage to catch it though. Which I saw I did see this play though, where the 49ers got 10 points from the third quarter, and then we get to the fourth and final quarter of the Super Bowl 54 championship, with the Chiefs catching up, and they got 21 freaking points. They basically came and took the 49ers lunch money after this. Holy crap. They turned it around. and I couldn't believe it. Now here's the thing, what pertains to the San Francisco 49ers and the Kansas City Chiefs. I was saying, despite me, in favor of the 49ers, but at the same time, 49ers and the Chiefs, good luck to those two teams, and may the best team wins. Doesn't matter who it is, as long as this ends up being a great game, and it was. Because at the end of the day, the Chiefs won the Super Bowl. So with 7 points from the first quarter, the second quarter with 3 points, the third quarter with 0 points, and with 21 points from the fourth quarter, which gets them 31 points overall. And represents to the excuse me, what pertains to the 49ers with 3 points in the first quarter, 7 points in the second quarter, 10 points in the third quarter, but 0 points in the fourth quarter, which leads them to 20 points overall. So yeah, what a great game! Twice as better and good than last year's game. And I'm not just saying that because it was the Patriots in there. It's just that the Patriots and the Rams, and on top of that, with the Rams sucking, I thought they were I don't understand how they made it, and the Bears didn't. But basically, with the Bears, it was unfortunate that they didn't make it. I wish they would have made it, but unfortunately they didn't. The Rams did, and look what happened. The Rams ended up getting their ass chewed out by the Patriots, which I'm pretty sure they probably cheated too. But either way, it was boring last year, but this year was better. Thank God, my God. And I'm not just saying that because of the Patriots. Even though I hate the Patriots, I'm not a fan of the Patriots. I'm not a fan of Tom Brady. I'm not a fan of Tom Brady's wife making excuses. Represents to losing to the Eagles, because represents the Patriots versus the Seahawks. That game was great too. The problem is the Patriots won, and despite them winning, I still thought it was a great game, and it was. However, last year with the Rams versus the Patriots, but whatever. But this year, it was twice as better. So yeah, there you go. Yeah, so just well done to all the players, all the and the coaches and everyone around it too. Props to the fans too. Shout out to Kira Kelly from NXT UK, who watched her first Super Bowl, and she basically tweeted about saying something about there was too many commercials. Well, yeah, that's the point. It's, Manchester Super Bowls it's gonna be about a lot of commercials. I mean, well, the least you can expect is to see some good commercials on Super Bowls, which you don't get that much anymore, anyways. But I would rather watch Super Bowl commercials, while watching a Super Bowl game, than to watch commercials, pertains to Monday Night Raw shows. Yeah, during that time, that was ridiculous. Anyways, but also now we got that out of the way with the the Kansas City Chiefs winning the Super Bowl. You gotta love this one, folks, because Donald J. Trump, President Donald Trump. Why am I bringing him up? Well, Nick from the Asylum, shout out to Nick again, shares something versus Donald Trump. And this is what Donald Trump tweeted to the Kansas City Chiefs. And I quote, congratulations to the Kansas City Chiefs on a great game and a fantastic comeback under emissions pressure. You represented the great state of Kansas. Let me repeat that. You represented the great state of Kansas. I didn't know Kansas had a new state in the United States continents. Wait, so if we have a new state of Kansas, shouldn't we have now 52 states now? And in fact, I'm continue on. And in fact, the entire USA so very well. Our country is proud of you. Yeah, we're proud of you too, Donald Trump, Mr. President, because you're supposed to be the president of the United States, and the last I can't remember any presidents of the United States in the past ever said anything about the state of Kansas before, unless you know something that we don't know. And what he did after that, he deleted it and he retweeted it, to correct his dumbass mistake because he's a dumbass. So this is what he wrote. Congratulations to the Kansas City Chiefs on a great game and a fantastic comeback under immense pressure. We are proud of you and the great state of Missouri. Fucking idiot. You are true champions. Man, what happened to this tweet, by the way? And in fact, the entire USA is so very well. Our country is proud of you. What happened to that tweet too? You're not gonna add that tweet too? Whatever. Donald Trump is a fucking idiot, and he's supposed to be our president. The state of Kansas. We're doomed. If he's our president again in 2020, when the election comes up, we're all doomed again. But there you go, folks. That was the NFL Super Bowl 54 review. My overall strength for this the Super Bowl 54, what pertains to even though my team didn't win, but I still thought it was a great game. Both congrats to both teams, for making it this far. But more congratulations to the Kansas City Chiefs for making their state of Missouri proud. So, and props to the San Francisco's 49ers. They did a great job too. They came up short, but at the end of the day, it was all how you played the game, and the Chiefs brought it on how to play the game. So good for them, and hopefully next year we'll get better. Obviously it's going to get better. Hopefully there's no angry Patriots this time. Just saying. But thank God there was nothing this year though, which good. We need new teams to be on, to get a shot and a chance to show what they're made of in the Super Bowl. Enough is enough with the New England Patriots, especially Tom Brady. But anyways, there you go, folks. That was it. So that being said, thank you all for watching, and let's see what do we used to say after this. Because when I do WWE, basically wrestling reviews overall, I would say something. Pertains, Oh yeah, thank you for watching. For it's a natural born thriller, saying peace on the streets. For this was your NFL Super Bowl 54 review that took place on February 2nd, 2020 on Groundhog's Day. And my overall stream for the Super Bowl, Super Bowl 54, I'm gonna give it a 9 out of 10. Great game. And great performances too. What pertains to to the artists that were there for the pregame and what pertains to the halftime, and jobs well done for all around. And there you go. So that being said, thank you for watching. So you all stay well, stay safe, Stay in peace. I'm out, and you all take care.